Okay, Jason, well, first of all, I think we better start with the obvious. How's the face?
Face is alright, face is not too bad. As you can see, the swelling's gone down, so that's a major plus. Was quite swelled up over the last couple of days, but yesterday and today it took a massive decrease, so that's really good news.
And looking okay for Saturday then?
Looking okay for Saturday, aye.
Excellent. In terms of what actually happened, the incident itself, you went off, was it just a case of, it swelled up far too quickly and you couldn't come back on the stitches? What was a concussion?
No concussion, no, I was actually quite sound for a change. Usually when I get a kick to the face I am quite dazed, but now I was alright. I think Nicky and Kenny said, oh, it looks like a graze. Literally took me off, I jogged off, I was fine, just prepared to come back on. Took my shirt off, went to get the new one, give it a wipe. Next thing you know, Kenny's like, nah, I don't think you're coming back on. Apparently it was 4 multiple cuts and they were quite deep, so.
Okay, probably best to be.
Yeah, he couldn't stop the bleeding, so that was going to be a problem.
Yeah, in terms of the match itself, brilliant first half performance, and then it just all sort of fell to bits in the second half, didn't it?
It certainly did. I watched the rest of the first half from the sidelines, in the dugout, and we seemed to be alright. We seemed to be comfortable. They never looked in the game. Got a shower, come out with about 35 minutes to go. So I missed the first 10 minutes, and by that time it was already 2-1, and we just looked a totally different team. And I don't know why. Obviously you get games of 2 halves, and that did sum it up.
Is it just a case of one error, one mistake, and it just completely flips the game on its head, and they got their tails up? That was probably the case.
Yeah, I think being the home team as well, with the fans, not liking what they've seen at the first half, and they've obviously going to get a reaction from the manager, giving him a few pelters at half time and stuff. So they were always going to come out and try and press us, but I thought we were comfortable enough to see the game out at least.
So, and how do you deal with a defeat like that? Because it's obviously disappointing being 2 goals up and then losing the match. Is it a case of just trying to forget about it and then move on to the game on Saturday?
Well, we learn from it. That's the main thing we do. We learn from the mistakes that we have made. Maybe we need to be a bit more streetwise as a squad, not just individually, as a whole squad. When we are 2-1 up, taking time to take throw-ins, free kicks. Trying to win free kicks further up the park and stuff like that. If things aren't going your way, then obviously you need to do what you can to see the game out. So Saturday is going to be a big game, and we just need to obviously learn from it but put it behind us at the same time.
It's only earlier on the season, but first versus second already. You mentioned a big game. St Mirren have been on a good run of form and scoring lots of goals, so it's got all the ingredients for a big match.
It has. It's going to be quite tasty, I think. Obviously quite early on, 2 strong teams. Obviously ourselves and St Mirren have been on good forms, bar our result last weekend. I think it's going to be a really nice game to play in.
And there's a sort of series of big games. We've got a break in between St Mirren and Dundee United as well. 2 teams you'd expect to be up challenging, hopefully with us at the end of the season. So it's a chance to lay down a marker going forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Like you say, Brecon, the week after. Hopefully, it's never an easy game going to Brecon, but hopefully we can get 3 points there, and then it'll be a massive game against Dundee. And with the form, they've not really kicked on yet, which is good to see, because if we can get them where they're still trying to figure things out, and we can put an early victory against them, and it sets us up quite well, and hopefully it puts them on the back burner.